The Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday adjourned the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, until 19th April. Binta Nyako, the judge before whom Mr Kanu is being tried by the Nigerian government for terrorism, fixed the date for the commencement of trial. At the adjourned date, the prosecuting lawyer, Adegboyega Awolowo, promised to call at least 2 witnesses that day. Awomolo's appearance on Monday is an indication of the federal government's drastic shake-up in its prosecution team. It's the first time an external prosecutor will be leading the federal government's team since the case started in 2015. Kanu's trial resumed on Monday following the Supreme Court's judgment on 15th December 2023. The Supreme Court last December restored the Kanu's trial after setting aside the judgment of the Court of Appeal freeing the IPOB leader. Kanu is standing trial for terrorism before Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja. At the resumed proceedings on Monday, Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, argued a fresh application for his client's bail. Ejimako hinged his client's bail request on provisions of the Nigerian constitution that provides that a defendant is entitled to adequate time and resources to prepare for his defense. Also, the lawyer raised a plethora of issues hampering the effective preparation of the IPOB leader for his defense. Ejimako decried the attitude of operatives of the State Security Services (SSS), who he said is dropped on confidential conversation between Kanu and his legal team. He raised concerns about Kanu's deteriorating health condition, urging the judge to release the IPOB leader on bail. But the prosecuting lawyer, Mr. Awolowo, disagreed with Ejimako. Awolowo told the judge to dismiss Kanu's bail application and the preliminary objection to the commencement of trial. He said the requests were irritating as they lacked legal basis. Some Nigerians reacted to the adjournment of Kanu's case. Comrade Stanley Undubisi and Henry Adebayo.
This government ordinarily wouldn't have made any attempt of releasing Nnamdi Kanu. But I know there is an underground plan, an arrangement to release Onyenduma's Nnamdi Kanu, the freedom fighter of the Biafran Republic. I know there is an underground plan to release him because they know that they want to release him. Tinubu personally want to release him because he knows that the Igbos are not really very happy with him.
To the best of my knowledge, there are so many underlying factors to the detention and continual detention of Nnamdi Kanu. If the government wants goodwill, let me tell you, within the next 24 hours, they will set him free. But there are certain things, there are certain reasons that are known to just people in the high quarters why Nnamdi Kanu is still kept. Afterwards, there are so many people. There is a man called Wadume. I'm not sure you will remember that Wadume. Because of Wadume, who was a kidnapper, and in the north, he killed, they even killed police officers. And at the end of the day, they brought Wadume here, and Wadume, who is already a free man on the street. Under fundamental human rights, Nnamdi Kanu had not done anything that is extraordinary. He is agitating. Every man has right. One of the 1876 unilateral declaration of independence that every man had the right to determine his living, right to life, liberty and pursuit of happiness. We hold this true to the self-evidence that all men are created with certain all alienable right, and part of this right is right to life, liberty and pursuit of happiness. Freedom of expression is part of it. Freedom of association is part of it. If Nnamdi Kanu says, my people are no longer interested in this association called Nigeria, you call him for dialogue. It's not something you arrest him, you go and pick him and you say you want to. If you find him culpable, or is culpable, what do we call it? You will have jailed him since all this is and forget about long-term trials. What's the meaning of all this? So there are certain underlying facts to his detention.
Reporting from Nigeria's state capital, Soy Bifa Jackridge, Top Accolade News.